Come on in.
Hi everyone.
All right, we're back. If you joined us earlier, well, we had some technical difficulties. We had some issues with the broadcast. That's the first one, right? Our
First one. This is our second one.
So we're back just in case you missed the first one. Tuesday Traveler, what we're going to do is over the course of the next few months, we hope to do a number of these and kind of, and sort of, okay.
It's an issue with the broadcast too.
Yeah. So, and we hope to give you some tips, some travel tips, some specials, give you some opportunities to win some prizes, and hopefully make you want to travel if you're not already a traveler. And if you are already a seasoned traveler, already been a client of Travel by Georgia, La Vie Dansante Travel, we would love to have you come back with us again. So let's start with some travel tips, okay? Now we're going to direct these at first-time cruisers. If you've never been on a cruise ship, but you're thinking about going, here's a few tips. Or if you're getting ready to go on, Georgia has a few tips for you for first-time cruisers, things you want to bring on the ship.
Okay, so one thing that ships are becoming is very environmentally aware. Well, they've been environmentally aware. They're becoming more so. They've done away with plastic straws, most of them. So make sure you bring your own reusable straw everywhere you go, if you like straws with drinks. The other good thing is a multi-plug adapter. You've got lots of people in your room, very little plugs. You've got your cameras, your phones, your portable chargers. You don't want to miss any pictures on your way, so always bring a multi-plug adapter so everyone can get in. Night light. If you've got an inside cabin, it gets really, really dark, make sure you get a night light. If you want to set a nice mood in your cabin, bring some little tea lights, not the ones with the flames, but the battery operated.
Not candles, not real candles,
Right.
but battery operated only.
Right.
Can't bring real candles on board.
And set a nice little atmosphere. If you're traveling with a group, bring sticky notes or a chalkboard to put outside your door. That way you can leave notes for everyone of where you are so you can hook up. The ships get big and you can get lost fairly easily. Another thing, if you're with a group or by yourself and you've been out drinking, you might be hard to recognize your door. Take some
A lot
door
of them do look
decorations.
alike. Yeah, you're walking down a hallway and every door looks alike. So
Big pink flamingo or an anchor or something, or just maybe your name really big so you see it when you're walking down the hallways.
don't write it on the door.
No.
I don't like that.
Bring stickers.
Bring stickers, yeah, or decoration.
Lanyard for your room key. You have to take it out and show it a lot of places when you get your drinks or fine dining or something. So you're always taking it out of your wallet. So lanyard's perfect. And then some strong magnetic hooks to hang your towels and your bathing suits. There's not many of those in your cabin.
And one other one, if you're going to have, especially if it's a smaller cabin, an inside cabin, air freshener.
Air
It helps a lot.
fresheners,
Yeah,
yes.
they can. You may love the person you're with, but after a couple of days, you might be glad you brought an air freshener. Anyway, all right. One of the things we always want to do on these broadcasts is give you some tips, some ways you can save money. Of course, one way we always suggest to save money is call a travel agent. Don't try doing it yourself. Right. You think you're going to get the best deal online, but you're probably not. We've got a special for you, though. Georgia, tell them about what they can do if they want to book a cruise with us.
Starting tonight till September 1st, if you book any cabin with me that is a balcony or above, balcony or suite, I'll throw in an extra $50 onboard credit. So just make sure you heard it. Tell me that you heard it here on our Tuesday Traveler.
All right, and they can use that on board for any purchasing, massages, for
fine dining, gifts. So just about anywhere that you're, anywhere you need cash, the onboard credit will work.
Okay, now you may notice, you may hear the music in the background. We've got some Cuban music, got my guayabera on. We're drinking some mojitos here. Got a little Cuba poster behind us. And that's because our featured destination today is Cuba. Now, we've got a cruise coming up to Cuba. We'll tell you about that in just a minute. A couple quick facts about Cuba. Cuba, of course, was founded by the Spanish in 1519. The English took it over in 1762, but they just had it for a year. Spaniards got it back until the United States took it over in 1898. Population of the entire island is only about 2 million people. Of course, most of them there in Havana, just over 2 million. So that's some interesting information on Cuba. And one other thing you want to know, you cannot just come from the United States or go from the United States to Cuba if you want. You have to have a special visa. Tell them a little bit more about that.
Right. Visas run about $75 per person. Especially if you're working with a travel agent, they'll put it into the price of whatever you're buying.
The trip?
The trip, right. So if you're buying a package or you're buying a cruise, just make sure that your travel agent puts in includes the visa. And
Because
they can take care of it.
You don't want to get there and not be allowed into the
Exactly.
country. That would not be good.
Right.
So that's another little tip if you're going to be going to Cuba. And as I mentioned, we've got all this Cuba stuff going on. We've got a cruise going to Cuba next month, and we've still got some cabins available. It's called Havana Daydreamin'.
Havana Daydreaming, August 27th out of Miami, 4 nights. Interiors start at about $700 per cabin, per person, per person.
Double occupancy, right?
But that includes a full open bar, 2 amenities, such as an onboard credit, internet, dining package, photo package, and as a thank you, because this is our first group cruise that we're taking people on together, we've bought a 5-hour
classic car
tour. So we'll be touring around in convertibles, and that's
to
my
see
special
Havana in
thank you.
style. All right,
That's
so if you book this trip, if you can't make it to this trip, but you'd like to go to Cuba another time, just let us know, and we can we'll get you on the next trip. But that's our destination today. That's why we've got mojitos. And by the way, we will have the recipe for these mojitos on Georgia McFarland Cruises Inc. Facebook page.
Havana Club
Mojito recipe. We'll have that on the Facebook page. All right, we told you we'd do some trivia. So here's what we're going to do. Georgia mentioned a special she's going to do. And what was that special? What was the dollar amount that she said that she would give to anybody who booked a cruise with us between now and September 1st? What you want to do is go to the Facebook page, the Georgia McFarland, the Cruises Inc. Facebook page, direct message Georgia with the answer to that. And we'll leave this up there for 24 hours, right?
24 hours.
Have 24 hours to watch this if you didn't see it live and get the answer to that. What was the dollar amount of the special that we gave? If you book with us between now and September 1st, direct message will have, we can give you either a gift package of some neat travel stuff, or we've also got...
I've got a 1-night free stay at the Hampton Inn in Buckhead at the corner of Piedmont and Peachtree Street.
Hey, Debbie, thanks for joining us.
Hi,
So if you want a staycation, if you're in the Atlanta area, or if you're just coming to Atlanta, a free night, it's valued at about $150, $160.
Correct.
Okay?
And it's good for 1 year.
Good for 1 year. So that, or a gift basket of some cool kind of cruising stuff that you can't get in stores, things that we collect, Georgia collects. So that's our trivia question, all right? If anybody's got any questions, please let us know. You can ask them right here on Facebook Live, or you can go to Georgia's page. We've got a number of ways to get in touch with us. We've got the Facebook page, which is Cruises Inc., Georgia McFarland, Cruises Inc. We've also named the company La Vie Dansante Travel. You Buffett fans will know all about that. But you go to the Facebook page. You can ask us questions there. You can also email you, gmcfarland@cruisesinc.com, correct?
Correct.
And you go to the website. You've got a website as well, and the website is GeorgiaMcFarlandCruisesinc.com. So email gmcfarland@cruisesinc.com, website GeorgiaMcFarlandCruisesinc.com. So we've got that website. Debbie Simmons says, looking forward to our cruise.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Debbie. Thank you, everybody who books with Georgia McFarland, with Cruises Inc., Georgia Travel. We've got so many names. We've got a La Vie Dansante Travel, but we appreciate everybody who books with us, and we hope that more folks will call. And like we say all the time, folks, don't try doing it yourself. You'll spend a lot of time. Call her. All right? Well, thanks for joining us for our Tuesday Traveler, sort of officially our second one, part 2. If you were here earlier, we had some we had our some technical difficulties earlier. We don't know if it recorded everything. We had some issues, but hopefully this went a little better. And we'll try doing these again in the future. We'll give you plenty of notice. Tell your friends. Please join us for travel tips, travel specials, way to save money, and maybe some drink recipes. So we're going to enjoy our mojitos. You guys have a great night. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.